Hey everyone, today I'm back with a great recipe, and today will be an Egyptian style mudbak. It's a folded omelet, and that's pretty much what it means in Arabic. I don't speak Arabic, and I probably murdered the word, but you see the title there. It says, the spelling of it. So here's what you will need. You will need some green onions, curry powder, salt, black pepper, eggs, and I didn't do the regular measurements that they call for because I'm not feeding a lot of people. My kids are in school. It's just me and Jose. So I will have the measurements, of course, on my blog. Let's get started on this recipe. And of course, I'm sorry, before I said that, I forgot my hamburger is over there cooking on low, and we're going to add our salt and pepper and green onions to this, and we'll whip Okay, as I told you earlier, I was cooking my ground beef. On the side, I've added my salt and pepper, and I'm going to add some of the curry powder to this also. As I told you before, I will have the measurements on my blog, and now we're going to cut this down to low temperature, and we'll add our green onions. Now I'm going to place it back on a lower temperature than I did before. And I got my green onions going in it. And we don't really want to cook these too long, but I like my green onions to be a little soft. I don't like them to be firm and crunchy on this dish. I do love green onions, but not too hard on this dish. Okay, now I'm going to cut my burner off. And I'm going to let this cool for a few minutes. And then we will start to make the omelet. You want this to cool because you don't want to put the hamburger and the eggs to make the omelet and it starts cooking. That's not what we want here, even though it's going to cook later. Okay, and now we're going to put our omelets, and I have 3 eggs here that I'm going to place in this bowl. Break them open, of course. You don't really need to add anything to the eggs because, as you saw earlier, the hamburger I've already added the seasoning into that. So I'm going to move this aside. Now we will add our hamburger, onions, and all that curry powder and salt right into the egg mixture, just like you would do a regular omelet. But I'll show you the rest in a minute. So we're just going to whisk this together with my fork. I'm going to hold it like that. And I have some flour still on my hand because I was working with the dough. So anyways, we're going to get that together. Oh, we have it together now. And we will move on to our next step. Okay, I have my dough here, and as I said, I will place the measurements on my blog. I have my butter in the pan, and I have it on a low temperature, and I think is at a 1. Traditionally, this is made not like this. Normally, they take it and they flap it out to a thin layer. I'm not good in that at all, so I'm not even going to try or attempt to do that because I have in the past, and it just doesn't come out right. So I'm just going to take this and roll it out as much as I can. Make sure your work area is really clean and sanitized. And you want it as flat as possible. And if you now feel comfortable to flap the dough, which I still am not going to do because I'm still not good at it. So I'm just going to do what I know. And hopefully this will help someone. If somebody has a video that can show me how it is done, please send it to me. Tag me or something. Because it's a very, very wonderful, wonderful dish. It is very, very good. And if it starts to tear, don't worry about it. We'll hide it. Because we're going to fold this anyway, so yeah. And if you think when you fold it up in a minute If it's too much of the dough left out, just cut it off. So I'm going to place or put my egg mixture, if my napkins don't fall down over here. Just place it in there like that. These are much, much smaller than you would find in Indonesia or somewhere like that. But I'm just doing mine like that because this is what I know and this is the way I like. So we're going to fold it starting from this way, just like that. You can stretch it out a little bit if you think the dough is not going to cover, and I need a knife to cut off some of the excess dough that we have here. You want to try to cover it as much as possible. These are much, much smaller than you would normally find, but that's okay because that's my version, what I'm used to and I'm comfortable with. So I'm just going to scoop these up like that. And I should have left it on there, but you get the picture. So now, as you see, I've made one already. And came out pretty good. So yeah, sometimes it's a trial and error with me and dough. I don't know what it is, but sometimes it's just a trial and error thing. And I have it on the low setting, as I said earlier, on my burner, so that we can cook this really nicely and get all the eggs and stuff done. So I'll be back once this is done. Okay, and I'm back. My omelet is not shaped as they would traditionally shape it, but anyways, that's what I know. I swear I'm not really good at working with dough. I love dough recipes from pizza and all that, but whew, me and dough. So anyways, here it is. As always, I hope you try this. Have a great day. I'm just going to have me some hot cocoa with this.